It's official. Google searches for the phrase how to trade commodities has surged to the highest level so far this year. This comes as no surprise given that today's highly macro-driven markets, they are fueling one of the greatest wealth creation opportunities of our lifetimes. Conclusive evidence that shows that we are at the beginning of the great rotation as people start to pull their money out of risky assets and rotate into trading commodities. This is to protect and diversify their wealth, as well as to capitalize on the hugely attractive returns on offer in this new economic and geopolitical climate that we find ourselves in right now. This exact view, it is also echoed in a new report released by the International Monetary Fund, which shows that commodities, they have now overtaken equities, currencies and real estate to become the world's number one asset class of choice. There's no denying that global equities, they are officially heading for a bear market that could last for years, whilst on the flip side, the bull market in commodities is going from strength to strength and shows no sign of slowing down anytime soon. But make no mistake, this is not a buy and hold market. These exciting and fast moving markets, they are creating the most optimized environment for traders, or as some of the world's most powerful Wall Street banks, from Goldman Sachs to JP Morgan to Bank of America, have described it, the golden age of trading. So far this month, we have seen commodity markets notching up spectacular double-digit gains in a single week, sometimes in a single day alone, not once, not twice, but on multiple occasions. For traders making money in these markets right now, it has never been so easy. The week-to-week, short-term, macro-driven trend that we're seeing right now can literally be summarized as buy low, sell high, rinse and repeat, and do it all over again. One of the biggest beneficiaries of the current financial climate that has unquestionably been the precious metals. On Friday, gold prices, they surged to 5-month highs to close out the week for a third straight weekly gain. This was off the back of the safe haven demand bolstered by the Middle East conflict and expectations that the Federal Reserve, they may not hike interest rates again in this geopolitical climate. The precious metals, they have been on an unstoppable run, rallying from nearly 1,800 level at the beginning of October to above $2,000 per ounce on Friday, notching up an impressive gain of over 21% from this time last year. Gold has now officially outperformed the S&P 500 in 2023, and there still could be more upside to come. This bullish momentum also spilled over into gold priced in other currencies, such as British pounds, euros, Australian dollars, Japanese yen, and the Chinese yuan, sending prices skyrocketing to all-time record highs. The big question now is, will gold priced in US dollars be the next to hit all-time highs? Only time will tell. However, one thing we do know for certain is that right now, gold is doing what it does best, acting as the go-to safe haven in times of uncertainty. Elsewhere in the commodity markets, energy prices, they've been whipping up an explosive money-making storm, firmly positioning the entire sector as one of the hottest asset classes of 2023. This month, WTI crude oil prices, they breached $92 a barrel, tallying up a whopping gain of 41% since the middle of June, whilst Brent crude oil prices, they skyrocketed above $95 a barrel to hit fresh 2023 highs. Over the last 3 months, the world's most traded oil benchmark, that has racked up a stunning gain of over 49% from its 2023 lows. Meanwhile, natural gas prices on both sides of the Atlantic, they have been on an absolute tear, with European natural gas prices surging 52% this month, whilst US natural gas prices, they jumped over 15% in the last 5 trading days alone. As traders know, when one commodity goes, the others, they follow suit very quickly. This explosive sector-wide rally that has also pulled many other commodities higher, sending uranium prices rocketing to a 16-year high. Orange juice and sugar prices continue to break fresh all-time record highs on a weekly basis, whilst cocoa prices, they've soared to the highest since 1979. And the rally might not stop there. Conflicts in the Middle East, they can send shockwaves through the global economy because the region is a crucial supplier of oil, gas and natural resources, as well as a key shipping passageway. The Israeli-Hamas war is now the second geopolitical shock for the global economy in less than 2 years. The wider the conflict spreads, the greater the magnitude. The higher energy prices go, the more expensive it will become for companies to mine, produce and transport essential commodities, opening the door to a major squeeze in prices. Whichever way you look at it, one thing is clear. It won't take much for commodity prices to move significantly higher in this current geopolitical environment and breach new all-time record highs in the coming weeks and months. This is the time that traders wait decades for. It's times like these that make millionaires and billionaires out of regular people. As we transition through the final quarter of 2023, we are firmly in one of the most exciting and rewarding times ever in history. If you want to successfully navigate this market and capitalize on the huge money-making opportunities ahead to build substantial life-changing wealth, then you need to utilize a professional, research-driven approach. If you know how to connect the dots and position yourself in the right place at the right time, ready to capitalize on the huge money-making opportunities that are currently unfolding, then you'll make a fortune and build substantial, life-changing wealth. Banks, hedge funds, they're making multi-billions capitalizing on the week-to-week macro-driven opportunities, and it's not so different for our clients at the Gold and Silver Club. The majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club are utilizing our proprietary research-driven trading approach. They've already made in excess of 6 and 7 figures so far this year, and we still have another 60 trading days left to go. In fact, all of our clients have already been fully briefed, prepped and ready to make the final quarter of the year the biggest and best yet. If you've been kicking yourself for missing out on some of the biggest trading events so far this year, and you still want to make the final quarter of 2023 your biggest and best yet, then go to jointhegoldandsilverclub.com now to learn how our mentorship program can take your trading to the next level. Time is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. So with that, let's move over to the charts and we'll talk you through exactly what we're looking at here as we go into next week. So first of all, you'll observe that platinum, palladium, copper, silver, all of them are breaking out at the start of the week here. And of course, gold finally breached above $2,000 per ounce. First point to be aware of here is now we've seen within the data, many hedge funds and money managers are now piling into gold with the breakout back above $2,000 per ounce, where of course we've been buying all the way down here, back down towards the 1800s. This is where we've stacked out our position, 12 trades. And in fact, with our clients now over the last couple of weeks here, we've now locked in per trade here 1,000 points on each of those positions, which essentially takes us to 12,000 points banked over 12 trades here, just in the matter of over 2 weeks on this huge slingshot move higher that we've accumulated here for gold with all of our positions that we've stacked out here with our clients. So of course, just for that calculation, I'm sure you're aware of this, but just so that you get the monetary gain on that, 12,000 points banked. So for every one lot traded, that's going to be $120,000 of profit. For every 10 lot contract you'll be trading, that's $1.2 million of profit. And of course, that's been an absolutely immense move in just a couple of weeks. Oftentimes gold, that can take several weeks or even months to produce a 2,000 point breakout like we've seen recently from low to high there. And we've obviously stacked and taken advantage of this massively alongside yourselves as well. Now, other opportunities that we identified with you this time last week was platinum, liked it for a buy at $900 per ounce or lower. All of our trades now, they're well in profit on platinum. In fact, we've continued to stack under $900 per ounce. You've got platinum at the moment on Monday. It's up 1.25%. It's currently breaking out to $921 per ounce. We've talked you through this multiple times. At platinum, we liked it below $900 per ounce. In fact, you've had multiple opportunities, even buy back down here at the 1860s, 1870s, 1880s, 890s, and so forth. So there's been back-to-back opportunities here to capitalize on this market. Copper, we also identified with you a couple of times last week. 3.6 or lower on copper was our buy zone here for additional opportunities. In fact, even on Friday, we topped up on this trade another position. And just with our clients this morning, in fact, from some of our lower entries, we banked a clean 100 points on our lowest trade here on copper. Just today with a breakout that we've seen 1.3% breakout to the upside. But again, we stacked into multiple trades here on copper as well. All of those trades are now in profit with the breakout that we're seeing on Monday on copper. And of course, it's been very similar here across the other metals such as silver, which is currently trading back above $23 per ounce. As you know, we're in silver here back down towards $21 per ounce. Gold, every single trade that we've got on remains in profit. But I am very mindful that hedge funds and money managers, they've all FOMO'd. They've bought in much later into the move here, right? So they're bought after we've already seen the huge breakout to the upside here. So that would spell a little bit of concern here for new traders coming in, getting big FOMO, right? They missed out on the huge move to the upside. Many of the sellers as well. So you remember at the beginning of last week, you got many technical traders out there that were stating this reversal on gold was the top, and they were looking to start selling, going for a break below the previous day's low, right? Looking for a sell all the way back down towards the channel here None of that played out. But if you looked at gold at the beginning of the last week, you could have seen why technical traders might see that. However, we are very clear on what this would do, and we've seen a very clear breakout back above the highs here to cause max pain here for all the sellers to get stopped out, and big FOMO as well for the hedge funds and money managers who all missed out on this move, and now they've got in much later in the move, and now you're seeing a bit of a pullback for gold here as we're already at a windfall amount of profit banked for this market. Palladium was the other opportunity we've also talked you through. So both copper and palladium just over a week and a half ago, if you look at the price action, we dipped back down towards 11-month lows. Nothing more than a fantastic buy opportunity to sniper in and get further trades on at those lower prices. So you've now got palladium, it's up over 1% on Monday. Lovely basing formation. Came back down, retested the 1,100 US dollar per ounce zone. So again, nothing but a massive buy opportunity. We've already seen over a 500-point breakout from just over a week ago where the price action was. So palladium is currently trading back at $1,142 per ounce. We've stacked into this trade as well, and we're now starting to see that nice push and basing formation. Similar expectations to what we're seeing on platinum right now. So ultimately, I am expecting further breakouts here on platinum, on copper, on palladium. As I mentioned before, it's very straightforward, right, in terms of how you want to approach the market. Buy low, sell high, rinse and repeat. So where have we seen the price action low recently? Copper broke down to 11-month lows just over a week and a half ago. A lot of data that we're looking at supports this price action for this time of year. Copper again, lovely breakout. We're starting to scale out of a bit of profits here. We even topped up on the trader on Friday. Same situation. Palladium is very low at the moment. It's back down towards the 11-month lows. In fact, we're currently still trading around $1,143 per ounce. You've got very similar with platinum, although platinum is now starting to break out. There's been plenty of time here over the month of October to stack in below $900 per ounce. What is high at the moment? Gold is high. Gold just retested $2,000 per ounce. So we just continue to manage the remainder of this position where we built into 12 trades. We've scaled out as the price action has been breaking out. Again, we've now locked in per position 1,000 points on each of those trades that are stacked all the way down towards 1822. In fact, if the price action breaks out over the course of this week to 2022, that will give us 2,000 points profit on our lowest trade there. The next trade above that is 1824. So therefore, if we break out to 2024, we're going to be banking 2,000 points profit on that trade and so forth. We've stacked all the way back down here at the swing lows, whereas many of the hedge funds, money managers, they've all been liquidated on that sell-off. In fact, they've flipped for a sell short, and now they're chasing the move much higher here. So it really is just trade management of the remainder of the position. Very similar on silver. We're in from much lower, so it's just trade management. We don't need to buy them much higher here. We just rotate those profit into other opportunities that we've seen over the last week and a half here, which has included copper, palladium, and also platinum. And of course, whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through your trading, whether that's to create a full-time income, a second replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. If you want to maximize your money-making potential and thrive and not just survive in these fast-moving markets, then you need to adapt your strategy to the current market conditions and, most importantly, utilize a professional, research-driven approach. One of the biggest obstacles that holds back 99% of retail traders from achieving their desired success, it's not having access to the correct professional strategies, institutional level data, and market intelligence to make confident decisions with accuracy and certainty. There's a huge gap between the top 1% of professional traders and the bottom 99% of misguided retail traders who simply rely on outdated technical analysis and gimmicky technical indicators that don't work in these markets. If you want to get yourself out of the bottom 99% and into the top 1% who are actually crushing it and making 6, 7, and 8-figure returns in these markets right now, then you need to utilize a professional, research-driven approach, or you'll just end up wasting lots of time, money, and effort, and you'll have no results to show for all of your hard work. In these rapidly changing markets, you need to be constantly innovating and evolving. Technical analysis and outdated technical indicators, they won't work. Those days, they're long gone. If that's all you're relying on, the odds are already stacked up massively against you. If you want to change your results, then you have to change your thinking. If you want to learn our exclusive research-driven approach that is never taught to retail traders and only reserved for professional traders in the banks and the hedge funds with access to powerful game-changing insights, including where the banks and hedge funds where they're buying and selling in real time alongside the key liquidity zones, so you can enter and exit the markets with pinpoint precision, marry that up with the fundamentals, the macroeconomics, the capital flows, the daily, weekly, and monthly and quarterly real-time data-driven cycles and intermarket correlations, then you need to join our mentorship program. As we head into the final quarter of the year, we are in one of the greatest eras of wealth creation the world has seen. If you want to successfully capitalize on this huge money making opportunity ahead and build significant life changing wealth, there's no better time than now. If you want to upgrade your income, then you have to upgrade your skills. Never underestimate what you can achieve in the next 3, 6, or even 12 months from now with the right guidance and mentorship. Time is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. If you want to join our community of successful traders and take your trading to the next level, there is an opportunity for you to do so. As a member, you get access to our exclusive live trading room webinars. You get access to real-time trade ideas, access to institutional research and market intelligence, access to our private members academy website, and also support and one-to-one mentoring. For more information, just go to jointhelivetradingroom.com. The link is also below the report in the description, so just click on the link, make an application, and we will get in touch with you ASAP.